Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we continued this town here in the Coastal Grove. I remember the name eventually. And we have no orders, therefore it takes forever. Although there's a couple things that I totally forgot about doing. I could buy some tools, or make them if I had a recipe for it, and get reputation that way, as well as some amber, of course, which would make up for at least some of the cost of the tools. Actually, that's pretty close to a break even. 15 times 1.38 is 20.7, so it's almost a break even on that. Although the tools do cost 25% more than that when you purchase, so not quite, but close enough that it's not too bad of a value. We are kind of just digging our way through a couple of glades here, and we have a couple of choices to make. Let's do that. Titan Belt does seem tempting because that just means we get we don't have to pay as many packs, which means we can actually do more trades, which means we get more money. We could do the clay one too. I had a vote for this one, and that's as good of a choice as the other, so I think we'll go ahead and do that one. And then the people choice here, 3, 6, or 3, 5, we'll go with 6. And then we should probably start using the manorial court to throw people out, as well as also suggested, to get some boost to both the happiness, the resolve of the bats, as well as give us the global chance of producing double yields increased by 4% for each one we throw out. So we should probably throw out a couple people, at least kind of over time. I think at this point we'll throw out one human right away. And then we'll have to put the person back in the ranch to just exiled, because God forbid you just exile one of the people who was already not assigned to a job. And then we can do some more housing, but we were going to do a hearth down here, so let's just go ahead and get that started. The right button would be the right choice there. Let's go right in there. Put it on that side. Let's also do a warehouse here. And let's go there, I guess. Let's put that one a higher priority than the other, though, so they do it first. And then that way we have the stuff nearby to build the other thing. Still nothing for this. Oh, we need to put people in woodcutting, right? How about 3 of you on that clump of trees, and 3 of you on that clump of trees, and that'll be good enough. And I think it's every 2 people, right, for the manorial court to get, the resolve for the bats. So we'll have to kick somebody else out too, which we can do a little bit later. And then we'll get some more houses built in this new town as we get that far. There and there. Somebody coming on down here to work. Work. Oh, we need to put somebody in here too. Let's put a human in that. I have 3 people on this. We probably don't need that many still. Where else could we use some workers? Oh, you're bored in there. Let's see. We don't have any flour for biscuits. Packs of crops we actually could probably have somebody make. Let's pull one of these out, maybe? Maybe. Where else could we use more workers? Yeah, let's pull one of them out. Just to kind of balance things out. Get builders building, because we're going to build some houses here too. So, do we have a good amount of planks getting made? Not really capacity-wise. Do we have a person we want to put in here? Sure. We're still using a human, which is probably still the best bet. Probably should have done that sooner than we did last episode. Let's see. We need 2 harpy houses and 1 bat house. And we'll move some houses otherwise too. So 2 harpies and a bat. Let's go like that. And then we'll move some houses from here. And then we can also do some decoration. No, just do it this way, Wally. It's easier. Let's go with... Oops, I already screwed it up. That, please. There, and there. That road in there, and that'll be good. Am I still doing something else with... Oh, yes, we had these berries here that we were still cleaning up. Should probably have moved them sooner, but it's okay. I'll let them finish now, and we'll do that later. All right, so build. Let's go ahead and move some of the houses right away, though. Because, well, we might as well. Put 4 houses in a block there. We'll put a couple of these here. That puts 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need one more. Let's just move this other harpy as well down into there. And that should get us 14. Which, once they get the decorations all built, will be level 2. And we should probably favor maybe the harpies. Humans are going to be at, yeah, let's do the harpies so we can get some blue going. And if the bats get a little bit happier, like if they get up to actually where they're at right now, then maybe we should consider undoing that. So we should already do it. Because there's more bats, so we'll get more reputation from them than the harpies. Blightrot cysts are appearing. We have you in here and you're bored. So let's pull you out for now. Because we can always put you back in later. I didn't look at trades though, did I? No. Well, that's a free trade. And that's a really good deal. Let's do like, let's see, first dawn. Let's just do like 3 of them. Yeah, why not? And then we can use some of that that stuff for that thing. I think my plan will be, after they use up these charges, instead of building this one right away because of the cost of the pipes and things, bricks would be fine, but the cost of the pipes would be to build another one. Leave that one there because it's been upgraded, so we don't want to tear it down, but move it down here, because at least I think 2, 4, and 2... yeah, you don't get the stuff back from any upgrade you do. And I remember that too from these. If you buy an automaton with the upgrade, you cannot get back the stuff you spent on it. Let's do maybe this one. More pipes. We don't have much in the way of metal. We're getting some, but not much. And also speed the game up, Wally. There you go. We have this triple and we have that triple. So if we need to move a couple of times, we can. Oh, we got a building choice too. Okay. Well, we don't need that except for the little bit better copper in the pie. But we don't have flour anyway, so let's go with fishing hut. And put the fishing hut. Oh, we already have fishing hut, right? Wally, you already have fishing hut. How close are you to being done with this one? About half. But I think we'll let it finish anyway. And then we'll come back over and do one of these 3. Actually, we have a scale one here, too. We could do that as well. Alright, so you should be level 2, right? No, we're missing 2 people. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not... We're short a few people. Because I only have 9 harpies. Right. Okay, let's move this human house then, too. How about over here? And that should take care of that. Good. And you're still plenty good. Actually, kind of perfect. We don't have a service building yet. So we cannot get... we cannot go up to the next tier anyways. No. I think after this is gone, I think I'm going to move you over here and clear some of these trees out. Let's just do control. And I can just do that. Trade route complete. It definitely sells some roots, and that's a really good deal. Can I get 18 coins out of it? Yes, I can. We can do this one, but I think I'm only going to do 1 because we're making it, but we barely have enough for 2. And then I'm not going to sell stone, so I think that's good right there. And I think we'll be good for this season then. Well, let's see. Let's re-favor the harpies to get some more points coming in. What about this? Still need more food for this. That's not there, it's here now. I think you need more help. And let's chuck that other harpy out. Girl worker was exiled. Trade route complete. That way I don't have to, hopefully don't have to stop them from eating it. I can just let it go. Let's see. Oh, you need to move. Right, you can move over here too. And you can help. So if I can get another trader to show up, I can see if I can buy some tools. When do you show up? 8 seconds. But do you sell tools? I don't remember. You're gonna make it there? You're not gonna make it there anymore. Well, maybe we can buy something useful. You don't sell tools. Boots would be good. We're not making them, so let's buy a bunch of boots. Coats would also be actually better. Coats are better. Let's start with coats then. Food, we could buy some paste, we could buy some pie. That only tastes the humans, humans and bats. This is just bats, this is harpies and bats, but also these two can be used for trading. This is just the dock thingy, but these can also be used for that. What else can I get some benefit out of, reputation-wise? Let's go with 30 of these. Wait, it was coats for all 3, yeah. Let's go with 30 of these. And what about down here? Bathhouse treatments only harpies, right? Here? Yeah. Contraband would kind of be nice. I think I should do it. This would be good too. Maybe I shouldn't do all of this. I could make boots. But I need more cash then. I need to net. That would also keep people from leaving though too. Need to net 6 at least. And in order to do that, let's sell. And let's do, I would like to buy the coats still, at least. I think I still should buy these and these, maybe? Maybe not those. Maybe these and these. And then, can I sell, like, 100 herbs? Gotta sell more than that. Can I sell, like, a couple hundred wood? Yeah. Can I sell, like... Oops. That, and then auto to this. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to buy this. It gets me boots and training gear, which we can use for a few things. Let's see, you can go in right there. That'll be fine. And we need planks for that. Planks, you're welcome. Alright, so Zaidani's done. Let's get this going, and I think I should go with... I don't know that we need the resource acquisition right now anymore. I think we can, well, we could, if we get a large gather, we could collect those roots. Food production. I think industry here, but also I should do this first. Yeah, I should do this first. So kind of what I want to do here is maybe a service building. No, I want this. I want the supplier. I want planks and flour. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to put it on top of this because I don't care about those 2 nodes anymore. You go there. You need planks and bricks. You need planks. Let's get rid of this one. And we'll do this one first. Well, I guess I could put it in there now. Weaver. Because they'll do this one first anyways. But on the flip side, I don't want them making too many Oh, you don't need to make those. Give me 2 people in here just making planks. No, not even any pipes right now. Send this back. Just make me the planks. More left there. And, I need to put a harpy back in here. Which means swapping them out for something else. So they can burn some cysts. I do have 3 of them. Just half. And the storm has begun. I also want harpies for this, though, so we need to pull, anyway, our woodcutters. Because they're not going to do any good. Anyway. And we're still at hostility 2, but... And forager's done now. So we can put you out of the way. And the herbalist needs to move, and we have a place for you to move to here. Oops, more rotation there. Good. Didn't buy tools because I didn't have any. Let's get 2 harpies on this. Making root flour, I think. Could potentially do the algae as well, but we're using it for something else. We'll probably come back to the water skins, but I don't want to use the oil for that because we're not making it. We could do meat and or salt. Let's do salt first, maybe. And definitely want to make planks and flour, though. We'll get those going. And you need to stop making planks and just go back to this. Send that back as well. Yeah, we made too many planks, but that's okay. Trader's leaving, that's fine. Trade routes. Take a look at those. Let's see. Roots. Trade routes. You're going to still give me 24. Maybe. What do we got? Leather. Yes, but let's just do one of those. Although I should have looked at the numbers. Actually, it's good. This. Wow. Let's not do that, though. Let's do... Well, that gives you to 2. Do like 2 more of these? Yeah. Go. I want to be wary of that because of flour. Put somebody back in here to make biscuits again. You need harpies as well. Or else I have harpies that are working that aren't doing harpy work. Here. Let's put... Did I never? I never. Well, I never. Let's just do industry and send a couple people to load that up. Pulled a couple harpies out of that for this. Boots, yes. Training gear, yes. Actually, yes. Let's do reeds, I think. Use that first and then that. Boots, you can use either. We might want to make that into copper. Use just the leather. And then we're going to use the stone that we have to start with. Let's put 2 of you in there as well. And that'll be good. Oops, excuse me. Punching things. Alright, now I think we're going to make some good progress in the next year. I think. Did I open another glade, though? Kind of close into that one. In the storm, and I have all of those people happy. I mean, I did boost the harpies, but actually they don't need it. Pull that down, we'll get the humans happy. That's pretty good for me. Stonecutter's bored, and I don't think there's anything else for you to do. No. It might be time for another glade then, but we'll have to do it once the year begins. Yeah, we should do another glade. Let's go ahead and just do this one. Actually, back up just a bit here. Do roads like that, and then we can do this. Okay. People just arrived. 7 or 7. Okay. probably take those 7 and then fire 2 of them again. 5. Have to figure out which ones we want to fire, though. Those bats are still going to town on that mine. I don't think I have anybody... Actually, I know I don't have anybody because I can see all of them lit up living in those houses anymore. So we could take those down. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, the harpies fell down below their threshold now. And so did the bats. But all things considered, that's pretty good. I mean, they tore through all that prepared food. That's what helped. Go ahead and make biscuits, please. Biscuits are liked by the humans and the bats, so that's useful. Cleared a couple of these, and I think we were going to leave it alone. We could do the algae, though. But I don't think... Well, actually, do I think? No, we're working on scales here, so I think... let's see. We got scales there. What do we have for fish heads in storage? Quite a few. What do we have for algae in storage? Quite a few more. Let's do a fish head pond next after this is cleared. Just about done with that. And here's the end of the storm. Lost in the wilds. 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain. We're not making grain. 2 wildfire for every 2 dangerous and forbidden clade events. Let's take this one and then just fire them. Although firing them does cause impatience, right? It's not always the best thing to do. Let's test that theory once again. Yeah, it does. It gives us 0.3 impatience. Human farmer. Was it you? No, it was you. Go. So we don't necessarily want to always do that. So maybe not this then. In that case... loyalty events lower hostility. Retroactive. All recipes use rainwater have a 5% higher chance of doubling the yield with every 30 vein charges mined. It would help with the crystallized dew, though. Haulers. Yeah, we should probably have some haulers at some point. Let's do Book of Water. And let's also look at doing... I don't have any pipes because I took the worker out of there. Let's put a worker back in there, make me some more pipes. Let's pull you out of here. Let's do this group of 7 or that group of 7. Let's go with this one. There's more evenness of the numbers. Although... No, let's do this one for the clay. Because we don't have an income of clay right now. And that just... Oh, it went up to... Wait, wasn't that at level 2 before? I just saw it flash. Maybe I looked at it, thought it was level 2, but it was not quite to level 2. That could be. It's something that I would do. Let's do a distribution of these here. And then let's pop this glade. Trades. Meat we could trade because we're farming it, ranching it. It's a pretty good deal. A smoldering city. Actually, give me 8 seconds and then we'll do this. Just so that I can see what the new numbers are without having to do the math. Let's see. Harpies are going to be happy. Bats are not. We should fire one more person, though, anyways, because we'll get another reputation point for the bats. Let's see. You could use 12 more coins. Do I really want to do 3 of these? Probably not. Let's do 2 of them, though. Just too good to pass up. Definitely could sell some herbs, too, and it's a good enough deal. We could do a couple of those as well. 2 of them would get us not quite there either, but that's okay. And then that's it. All right. Open sesame. And you are going to be... Oh, only 6.5. Okay. You'll be here later. Large encampment. That's more people. And or we can do this to get the cash, which I might actually consider now. Yeah, maybe I should consider that. Fish heads. And not get the people. We have Bloodflower here, and we have this guild house. It's kind of a bummer that these appear in glades, because then in order to really get secondary benefit from it, that is it being in a town and getting this for it, you have to build a hearth nearby, which is not always the best thing. But we'll take it anyways because, well, actually, yeah, education. If we can get some scrolls made, that'll actually be useful. So we'll take it anyway. It's going to be a little while. Take a look at this first. Also, fertile soil again. 4 coal. Okay, well, that's going to be our next destination instead of those 2 sets of 3. A large algae pond and a large root node. So we could really use that large herbalist. Or a large forager. This is going to eat my food, but we have 619 food, so we're probably okay. So let's just go ahead and get it going. And, yeah. Go. Why not? Just trim it all out. There's our coal. So I think we said we were going to go for fish heads next. Fishing camp-wise. And actually it's time for that. We're on their last haul right now. Maybe. Oh yeah, it vanished now. Okay. Come up here and let's do fish heads. Over exploitation. That's me. Pulled you out of there. You're bored in here again. You're bored in here. Oh, we got pipes. Let's, nope, that's not the right button, Wally. Let's go with, the grill. Did I ever do... I did not. Oopsie. That would have helped a lot. Let's go with the field kitchen here. And then I think we'll do the crude as well. Because that'll give us pipes for, well, a better deal. Production yields, production speed, yeah. Okay. In year 8. I did want to put that in there. We can, cause we're not really using scales for anything else at this point. I don't think we can. We looked at like boots and stuff like that. Maybe even we should probably start making these too. Let's put this on like that. We'll do the same with you. And we wanted to use salt and meat there, not oil. Holy crap, I have 431 coal. Hopefully that's all we've been burning in the hearths. Right, you're back in a moment. Shift these guys around a bit. That. And that gave us a druid's hut. Oil, tea, and coats. Oh, good. A coat recipe. I'll take it. Let's go with you. Back there. And then the druid's hut can go in there. This is a harpy building too. Oil we want to make out of fish heads, maybe? Tea. Yeah, the harpies like the teas. We'll do herbal tea with a green water and, oopsie, whatever vessel you can get with that one prioritized. And then coats. Yes, fabric. Yes, dye. I did buy a bunch of these, didn't I? I don't remember what I didn't buy these. These are just got made. Let's see. You're gonna be, your brass order gonna be 20. Let's do at least one of these then. Wait, yeah, at least one of these. Although it's not a great deal, I think I'll do one anyway. Brass order could use 3 more coins as well. Ale we could do, pickled goods we could do. We're actually making pickled goods really, really good. This is 336 and 3, which is like 5 to 8. This is 176 and 1, which is a little over 2 to 7. This is a better deal anyway. Let's do 2 of those. And then still no to the stone, but we should hopefully be making some training gear now. We don't have room for this, but we could do some fish, but I think I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. I think I'm going to end up moving this road, too. We'll see. How many charges do you have left over here? 43. Alright. Definitely don't need all those miners, though. That's clear. We got lots of happiness coming in. That's good. We'll get another point here in just a moment. Another building, that is. You're bored in there. We can do some more upgrades to Tinctuary, Brickyard, and then the Flawless Cellar after that. This one and this one. No to the workshop. No to the plantation. I want the bathhouse, which gives us the global production rate and the villagers do not leave as fast. Or the +3 resolve, which will keep them from leaving as well. This will sell to the harpies. This will sell to the humans. Let's go with the tavern. I think I want to put it up here someplace, like right in there. And then we do need to get this one going too. Whenever we can get some scrolls, that would be super nice too. But we need lots and lots and lots and lots of planks. Lots and lots and lots and lots of planks. What about housing? We need a couple of bat houses. Alright, I got a spot for them right in here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of planks. Make more planks. I just prioritize the planks. Why are you making flour? Still 85. Ouch. Alright, the blood flower cleared. This... I think I'm just going to take the cash. I don't really need more people. I do need these tools. It's not a lot, but it's some. Let's see. Pottery for glaze. Biscuits at the kiln and the rain mill. I don't have either of those. No. Yeah. Do this one. For 10 units of fish and scales, which we are actually using in crafting, gain +1 to bait production when converting packs of crops into ground bait in a fishing hut. Why not? You don't sell food, like prepared food. You don't sell anything else that is advantageous to their happiness, unfortunately. So I'm not sure what else I might want to buy from you. I don't think I'm going to buy anything else from you. except I'm going to buy something to fill in that space. Let's go with use some stone. Yeah, that'll be fine. Hilda's not the best one, but that's okay. So we can afford now... Wait a minute, we can't afford any of those. Because those are all 15. I only can afford a small one with the 10 tools that I bought. Oh well. We'll have 10 for the next time we need some. That'll be fine. Alright, we're going to have to pull all of our woodcutters again. Just a moment. You're bored over here. We'll do a couple of those. Sad that we're not really seeing much in the way of meat. On the ground, that is. I mean, we're ranching it, so it doesn't really matter, but... let's see. That's a really good deal for berries. And we could use... Actually, we don't need... How high do I want to go with their reputations? I guess I can use the cash. Let's do like 2 of these then. I think this might be the highest I've ever gotten with reputations. Yeah, I'm really going to sell those tools I just bought. Although it is a good deal, so we could, but I'm not going to. Everybody's pretty happy right now, but they're all going to fall off. Harpies at 21. Bats at 28. That's okay. We're making progress. That's the important part. Lots and lots and lots of planks. You all are working on training gear as well, and you could make some more fabric. If you could, that would be nice. And send those off. Don't really need a third hearth yet, except of course that it reduces hostility by a little bit, 30. We're doing okay there. I think it's really just more about making sure that we have, if we can get some more service buildings, focusing on that. Although I did get this one going, so we'll be good to go there. We can put 3 humans in that. Why'd you walk away? I just put you... I literally told you to work there. You walked away. There it goes. Alright, here's our people. And that's 3 more global resolve. Which means we could favor the harpies and get back into the blue again. I actually think I could have done that earlier. Even before that 3 global resolve there. Excuse me. And then 2, 3, and 1 is 6 or 6. Oops, we have plenty of these things and can get plenty more of the one we don't have plenty of, so I think this is the group to go with. A lot of harpies, but that's okay. Let's build more houses. And then I should be able to do 2 greens and a blue here. 2 greens and a blue. And get this hearth up to par. Let's do this and this. Because we don't need them anymore, and we'll just build more houses. What was the group here? 3 harpies, 1 human, 2 bats. Okay, that means 1 more bat house. Down here. 3 harpies, 2 humans, and a bat. Another harpy here. Let's take care of the harpies. And then 2 humans and a bat. Something. 1 human, 2 bats? Whatever I said. 1 human, 2 bats. Doesn't matter. I might have actually had... No, I didn't have. Okay, we're good. We need more fabric now. Can you make them the fabric, please? I realize you're making all the other things too, but unfavor because they're all going to be fine. Upgrade mine for more ore. That means we pull them out and we do another build down here. And I'm going to put a storage in down here then too. Maybe just kind of... Actually, this might not be a bad spot for another hearth down here. Maybe just kind of in front of that. Let's actually take out these trees. Actually, is it a bad spot for another hearth? It actually is. I'd have to move that one, which I don't really want to do. Let's go with 3 of you and 3 of you. And we'll put like 2 in this new thingy. We said this one. Yep. Go. And we need that human house and that bat house. I math out the bats wrong? Oh, I didn't. Harpy house. I'm sorry. Harpy house we need. But you need to focus on fabric. Work, work. Oh, and also this. We really could use a porridge recipe. Root production for biscuits production, we could do that. Travel costs on trade routes again. If you double this up, they don't go below 0. But it obviously does make them all cheaper. I think I'm going to do... Let's just do spices. Building choice. Stamping mill, we don't really need. Apothecary. This gets us jerky, which isn't a bad thing, but it's only 1. Brewery, there's that porridge recipe that I wanted. I should have waited and done this first. Or we could get scrolls. Porridge only tends the humans. Scrolls tend the harpies and the bats, so I think we should do that one. And actually, it's a better coat recipe, too. So, where's the coats that I have? Over here. Turn that off. Send back the fabric and the dye you haven't used. You can continue to make the other 2 things, but send back that. And then the artisan will go in here. And we need harpies for this. Let's do like 2 of them. Need fabric for this. Let's see. Barrels we'll make. You can use whatever we've got. Coats, because it's the same, right? Yeah. Coats for sure, those 2 things. And then scrolls, you can use that first, and then wood if you need it. Followed by, or definitely that. We could make the wine, though. 2 wine versus 2 dye. So dye is costing me 2 coal to make 12 dye, so it's a fraction of a thing. This would be 2 berries and 2 pottery. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's just use the dye. Plenty of coal. And then put 2 of these guys in here. I think that's all I really need in there. And we should do some now haulers. Maybe there is actually the only place I need them. Could put 1 here, but meh. So maybe we'll put more in here then. And we'll leave that there in case we decide later we need it. I have 1 in there, that's fine. You've got nothing, you've got nothing, you've got nothing. Okay. Turn that in. No, no, maybe. Meh. Our trader at 541, so that'll be just before the end of the clearance. And, who might be working too hard? These harpies, basically. Woodcutter's board. Should I work on another glade? Did I take the one about the forbidden glade? Reducing hostility. I can't remember the name of. I must not have. Because I was thinking I could go dig into that one. But I think given everything else... Or I just missed it twice, which is also possible. Let's bring you down here, and we'll start digging our way toward that one. We're not going to open it up this season, because I don't think we have time for it. But if we go through here, like that, would probably be good. Close that too, please. Let's just keep them all happy and keep them all moving. What about you? That'll work. Maybe another reward. And maybe another building. Just give me the cash. I don't need the people. And then this. What's the bonus here again? +1 global resolve. Oh yes, definitely want that one. Let me assign one worker to it while we're making the planks, because then they'll start loading them in automatically. Rain mill, don't need. Manufactory, don't need. Clothier, don't need. Alchemist hut, don't need. Reroll, please. For cash level, like, okay. Greenhouse, well, we would get, if we took the greenhouse, we would get some mushrooms, which means we get something for mushrooms. The heck is that? I just saw it when we were scrolling through these. That one. Insects for mushrooms. So that wouldn't be a bad thing for that reason. Cooperage is basically a no. Distillery. Incense would be good for the humans. So on that front, yes. Don't really need this. I could re-roll again. I think I'm just going to go with the distillery. Put it in here. That'll get made eventually. Let's see. Ale, we could make it either place. We're already making it here. Oh, we have no roots. Incense. Pickled goods we definitely don't want because they have the flawless cellar. Let's do this, and we'll make herbs incense. Yes, but we could really actually use another farm. Which we happen to have, so we could get that started too. If I were to do that... No, it's fine. We do it next year anyway at this point. So we'll do that, and we'll do this, and we'll get things done. I don't have any workers right now, but that's because I have 2 of you in here filling this thing up, and 2 of you in here getting this cash. So we kind of don't even need 2 of them in there. Look at all the bats flying around. Down here. 4 cysts, and we're at high corruption, so we're going to have to put a harpy in here. Means I need to find one someplace. The grill would be a good choice. That'll be fine. We are at 11. Oh, that just went out. Okay. Let's put in somebody... Oh, let's take you out. Let's take you out of there. We used all the fish heads. We could throw the meat on that. Still primary fish heads, but we'll go with that idea. Yep. We should have had meat anyway, because you had skewers. And we'll be ready to put that harpy in here. Let's switch this over to that. Probably should have been already. Oops. Actually, let's put them in there now. It'll be fine. This needs harpies or humans. We have humans. Let's put 1 human in there, though. And they can make some incense. That one, and then there's this one, which is going to sell those scrolls that we have getting made, in theory. Another harpy in here. There's a lot of stuff, so let's do it. Do I have... Yeah, distillery. I'm not going to bother with the yellow ones because I didn't bother with putting up a generic thingy. think that's a yellow one there, but I can't really tell. Yeah. A little too crowded. You know, I can zoom in, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Zoom in. That helps, Wally. You're bored here, so let's just do maybe this with that. For kind of no good reason. But also, put that road in, somebody. 2 builders. That's good. Let's look at trades. Not a great deal. We don't really have a source of veggies. I don't know where the heck we got all those from. Probably from me not paying attention. Let's do a couple of these. Just for the cash. Not a good deal. Nah. And then you're going to be here in 37 seconds. The bat's threshold climbs like crazy, and I can't remember which attribute that is in the Encyclopedia of Species. Bat. Is that... No. It's a decadence. It's not that high, is it? Is 4 high decadence? No, it's not. I mean, beavers have none, basically, but decadent, that's not that high. How do they jump up that high? That fast? They must be where I gained most of my points at, I guess. Well, the harpies moved their way up to 27 also, so I guess maybe. Maybe they've all just gone up quite a bit. Bliss Grey bonus here. Another contraband. We could do that. More fabric, which wouldn't hurt. Time between breaks for coats. That would be kind of nice, since they all like coats. Packs of provisions, discovering glades, and resin we're not making. We could also buy a bunch of tools. So contraband, maybe this one, maybe that one. A bunch of tools, and we can see what else we can afford. But I think I'm going to leave it here, and we will get this thrilling conclusion for this town, and then pick out a new spot for a new town, and probably start that new town in the next episode. But for now, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.